because today was the day that the NFL report card came out. And this is new. Now, this is the second year in a row. The NFLPA report card that ranks teams according to various categories based on the results of player surveys. So, what is this? Remember, this happened last year. More than 1,700 players, which is, there's about 400 more than last year did this, participated in the survey between August and November. And players get asked to grade their own teams on a whole bunch of different subjects, whether it's from how good the team facilities are, how good the coaching staff is, what you think about the owners, all kinds of things. And everybody gets rated. And there's the team at the top, but more interesting always is the teams at the bottom. Now, the Dolphins and Vikings were at the top. And they were at the top last year. Okay, great. Everybody loves the Dolphins and the Vikings. But the big surprise and the big headline, all the way down at 31. I mean, lower than the Jets, McCole Hardman. Lower than the Jets. All the way down at 31. Your Super Bowl champion Chiefs. Wait a minute. They're at 31. Wait, what, people don't like Andy Reid? No, that's part of it. Andy Reid was rated first among all 32 head coaches, and still the Chiefs are ranked 31st. How bad are things outside of Mahomes and Reid and Super Bowls to have the Chiefs ranked 31st when you got the number one ranked head coach in all of the NFL?
Well, I mean, you don't weight the head coach as that big a component. Everything else in terms of
he's weighted
amenities.
No, they said the head coaches are weighted pretty big. Look, the Raiders dropped all the way down because Josh McDaniels was the worst.
Well, yeah.
And the Raiders have great facilities, right? They were voted as having the best facilities in the league.
It is one thing they have done.
They finished low because Josh McDaniels dragged that score down.
Well, I mean, all the amenities don't mean a lot if you're miserable once you hit the film room or the practice field. It makes perfect sense. Now,
there's two big takeaways just before we get to some of the other things that the NFL has found out from the NFLPA survey. It's both really awe-inspiring and it's awful for the Chiefs. Because when you think about the Chiefs, the fact that they have now been to 4 of the last 5 Super Bowls and they've won 3 of them, to be able to be this good, right? To be this good when everything else surrounding the team is bad, right? And what you've heard from the survey was that the players said, hey, we were promised a lot of things after the Super Bowl. We were going to have a better workout center, a better, all these different things are going to happen. And the Clark Hunt decided, don't need to pay for it. Why? You guys are winning Super Bowls. Don't need to pay for it. So they were all told, hey, we were going to get some things, right? Winning the Super Bowl is what we're all trying to do, and we were going to get stuff, and we didn't get it.
Well, it went too late.
Too late.
The contractors were busy. They couldn't get any of that stuff done.
So I can't find available. I'm only the owner of the Chiefs. I'm sorry, I can't find anybody. I can't get anybody. There's no one will turn my phone. Everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. I can't have. I'm sorry.
Anybody want to help me carry this check to the bank that I got from our part of the media rights?
But it's crazy to think that they're that good that they can withstand that, because that's incredibly impressive. When you are not a drawing card outside of Reid, Mahomes, and Super Bowls. This is like hearkening back to go when people would go play with the Patriots. Well, I don't really want to go play there, but Brady's going to get me the Super Bowl 1 out of every 3 years. We 1 out of every 2 years, basically. So, I'm going to go play there, even though it might not be the best place to go.
You got Kelsey, you got Swifties.
Yeah. Well, I think this was probably done before. Well, no, the Swifties were early. I think maybe the Swifties voted on this. You never know.
It comes back to you can have culture and culture.
Jason, you ever been to Kansas City?
I've actually flown through Kansas City.
That's not what I asked.
You flew over Kansas City.
No. I had a stopover in Kansas City.
You didn't leave the airport.
No, I didn't leave the airport.
So that doesn't count. So you've never been to Kansas City.
I touched down. My feet touched the ground in Kansas City.
This is not a shocking survey when it comes to the Chiefs, man. Outside of barbecue, that city blows.
What's the best things Kansas City has? Well, Mahomes, Reid,
barbecue,
Kelsey, barbecue. What else? That's it. That's the end right there. That's all.
And a bunch of comedians claim the Chiefs as their own.
And Chiefsaholic.
Sure. Oh,
we'll get to him.
Stop. Yeah. Come on, man. Chiefsaholic. That guy's going to prison.
We got to get the Chiefsaholic lawyer.
50 years he's looking at.
And the lawyer, the speech. Okay, we'll get to Chiefsaholic.
That guy was so good. That's comedy.
Here's something else about this that makes you understand. And again, it makes you be more in awe of what the Chiefs are able to accomplish, because now you understand, maybe this is why the Chiefs go out and get Band-Aid players and no stars come to the Chiefs in free agency. Because what stars have they gotten? When Mahomes burst on the scene, oh my God, this guy is unbelievable. Andy Reid's a phenomenal head coach. What superstars have said, I want to go play in Kansas City because I want to go win? Nobody, right? Players are different now than they were when the Patriots dynasty came up and New England was it a great place to play? No, but you'll win. I'll go play with Brady. That's kind of what I'll do. But now players want other things, right? They want amenities. They want certain things. They want workout facilities to be as good as they are. They want to have child care. They want to have all of these things. And when you can't supply that, I mean, you know this on a free agent visit, right? I'm going to say, you know what? Yeah, I think I can win in Kansas City, but I think I can win someplace else, and they're going to give me money, and I like what they have to offer. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to have a bad weight room. I don't want to have a weight room where the rug is held down by electrical tape. So I don't want to do that. And you think about that, and you think about how, boy, more people are leaving Kansas City than coming. More stars have left. They've had a bigger star leave than anybody they've ever brought in. Tyreek Hill left. Why would he leave Patrick Mahomes? Well, maybe this is why. Right?
Well, he's also got a lot of other stuff going on, so nothing is linear with him.
But when he left, it was, why are you leaving Kansas? You know, you're leaving Mahomes. Who's going to leave Mahomes? You're not going to go win another title. But he decided to leave. They don't get guys come in. They don't get superstars. All the guys want it. They get there and they win and they go. Look at the wide receivers they've brought in the last 3 years. Nobody's any good, right? McCall Hardman's going to wind up getting the Chiefs docked like 5 draft picks because he decided to open his mouth on a podcast. But they don't bring anybody in. Superstars don't come in. They don't spend. Here's $70 million for a defensive end. Here's $50 million for a free safety or a shutdown corner. They don't have that. They don't have guys come in. And now you kind of understand why. Oh, well, you know, they're paying a lot of money to Mahomes and Kelsey. No, you always have room to get stars. You always can be big players in free agency. And the fact that the Chiefs can still do this, despite the fact that they don't have that drawing card and they don't go get those big guys, I mean it, man. As awful as it is, this is something that is kind of awe-inspiring that, man, they can still win despite all of this. That's how good Mahomes and Reid are. That's how good Kelsey is. That's how good the systems they have, what's going on there. That's how good the Chiefs are. It's even more impressive today than it was when they won the Super Bowl a few weeks ago.
No, 100%. I mean, it's the no frills. You want to come here? You can win. But, you know, the electrical tape's on the floor. You might have to pay for your own Snickers bar out of the vending machine. Whatever the case may be, just go on down the list of grievances, and they're enumerated for a lot of these organizations. But for the Chiefs, yeah, clearly it shows once and for all. If you've got guys that are doing the, quote, Bill Parcells grocery picking kind of thing, and you've got a guy that can coach him up and a quarterback that's all, like, that's really, look at that equation. That those 3 things have to happen perfectly for the rest of this not to matter. Because everywhere else it falls apart that fast. Right, you've just got one of those components out of whack, and we've talked about it for as long as you and I have been doing the show, and years before then. Of organizational stability is something you talk about with very few organizations in the National Football League, where you trust, all right, in 3 years, this base isn't going to change. This philosophy isn't going to change because they've stumbled onto something in their algorithm, in their formulas. And for the Chiefs, the rest of this stuff on their giant pie chart must not matter a whole hell of a lot if they're going to perennially be among the worst in these surveys. I think most guys, when it's all said and done, will be happy that they got their ring and move on because you know, echo in eternity at $50 a signature for the inscription.
It's amazing that they're able to win like this despite the fact they're not a drawing card. Like, I don't know how you can do it. Like, how can you have a free agent come in and say, yeah, here, oh, you know what? Yeah, not going to go here. I'm going to go someplace else. Because look at who the guys they get. Oh, we'll get Juju Smith-Schuster on a 1-year deal. We're going to take a flyer on getting McCall Hardman back, right? We're going to get Marquez Valdez-Scantling. We got him on for a year. There's nobody coming in, right? Running back wise, oh, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, we draft him. No, he's no good. Isaiah Pacheco, we draft him. I mean, really, they don't have big free agents come in. They just don't, and they still find a way to win. And really, it's really disheartening. It's really like the Chiefs just like killing your soul with this. Like, it's still, we could be a team that we don't even roll out the red carpet for anybody. We have the worst facilities, we have the worst everything outside of a head coach, and still we're going to win the Super Bowl.